Hi, I'm back with another video, and this time it's in part 2 of my budget-friendly trying to. So I've been trying to, like I said in the first one, trying to do budget-friendly meals, inexpensive, cheaper stuff. Trying to save money since I found out that, since I found out my electric company is going to be going up on our electric bill. They did go up a while back. It was just a few dollars, so I really didn't notice the difference. Now they're going up to like $19 or $20. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. The first time around, I can't remember if it was a politician or a group or both that were throwing a fit about how much it was supposed to be. Now that they're doing this, they're really throwing a fit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how are we going to pay that? And so this last electric bill, I think they were getting us for how cold it was back in January. I think it was back last month. Don't hold me to that. And so it was really expensive. So we would have had more money had they not sent a bill that was expensive. So I'm like, I need to start figuring out how to save money, really start trying to save some money so that, we can pay the electric bill when they decide to go up. And so I've been trying to, like I said, figure out how to do it. So this is a continuation, part 2, continuation of the last video I forgot to mention. I was hoping the budget-friendly, cheap, and expensive meals would help save money, get new recipe ideas, to make ways of, to use the items up, think of different things maybe I hadn't thought of. Of course, the savings is another big one. And that could be, used towards bills, expensive, more, towards groceries, to get more things that I need to get when it's time to buy more stuff, when I use it all up, non-food grocery expenses, that kind of thing. Like I said in that video, I wish I had continued my 1 to 2 extra things keeping on hand. The first time I went, I felt like I had saved some money, and it didn't seem all that expensive. The second time I did it as well, when I was starting to come up with more of a list, I felt like I kind of had saved a little bit too. It was the third time I went in with a bigger grocery list because there were things I knew I didn't have, like potatoes, instant potatoes. I bought both of those. I haven't done potatoes in forever because I used to have potatoes on hand, but it got to the point where there were like 2 bags. I didn't get through all of them. And so I stopped doing the potatoes. And then, of course, I bought some rice. I haven't bought any beans yet. I think that'll be a future thing. I did look through everything I had in my cabinet to make sure what I didn't need. I knew I had broth, canned tomatoes, veggies, things like that. And then I added in some stuffing because I saw some recipes that used stovetop stuffing, instant mashed potatoes. I did buy some cheesy Mexican rice. I forget what the name of the brand, but I used it and I got 3 meals out of that one because the one time I made something like that, I can't remember if it was that box or a different thing, we didn't eat it all, so I decided to separate and see how many I could get, and so I got 3 times out of that, and I'm out of that, so I'm gonna have to get some more. I did use the rice in my stuffed beef bell pepper soup, and that was pretty good. So I still have plenty of rice. I figure that rice will last me a little while. When I go to buy beans, it'll probably be the same way. It'll probably last me for a while. So I've been trying to do that. I already was trying to keep track of everything I needed, so I didn't need to buy anything else. When I went in and, I didn't buy like 10 million broths. Oh, I need to buy some more taco seasoning. I thought I ran out, but I found out I had a packet hidden. So I'm now, I think, officially out of taco seasoning. So when I go back to the grocery store, I'll have to buy some more taco seasoning. I may have to get into the bigger containers, since I do still make a lot of taco stuff. So I may have to buy bigger containers. One thing I read that if this doesn't work out for me, I want to try and possibly do is taking Ziploc baggies. I believe it's quart size. I think that was the biggest size. I didn't even know they had that size. I thought it went up to freezer bags. But they said you take it and you turn it into like a pantry meal kit. I saw people talking about it making videos. And what that is you take whatever food items you have in your pantry and you stick them in the Ziploc baggie. So like spaghetti and spaghetti sauce, and then you put on a piece of paper what the dish is and any details, anything you need to know, where everything is, and then you put it on the list of everything you need, and then you just pull them out. People were putting them in like laundry baskets, plastic containers, sticking them in their pantry or in a wherever they have their food located, Well, I don't have any place like that, so, but I do have a plastic container that if I were to do it, but they were putting them in there, and then you just pull them out as you're going along, and it's got it all in there. All you got to do is just get whatever's out of the refrigerator or the freezer, wherever you keep your spices, unless you want to put them in there with them. But you just kind of pull them all out, and you just go through, figure out everything you need, and you got yourself a pantry meal kit. And I thought that was really neat. I was like, I may have to try that because I tend to lose my food in the pantry, in my cabinet, because you would think it would be like, tons of food on there or really huge, but it's a really small area, and things get pushed back, and then all of a sudden I'm like looking for like where's the broth, where's the canned tomatoes, where's this, and it's all the way at the back. So I was thinking that would be a really one I'd like to try in the future. If this doesn't work out, I'd like to do that. Um, I do like to, cook. I've said it before, I believe. I have tried the meal planning. I am trying my own version because I realized the ones that everyone else was doing wasn't going to work out for me. I still haven't done like meal preps yet because, like people who do meal preps for the week, I'm afraid of how that's going to work out, like how to keep it fresh and that kind of stuff, or getting it all used up. So I'm kind of like not doing that yet. Um, I have been making quite a few things with what I've bought and what I have kept. I have made walking taco casserole 2 times now. I still love those; they're still yummy. I did a Frito taco pie with the crescent rolls. If I do that again, I've got plans to either not use the crescent rolls or not put them on the bottom because I didn't think they cooked all the way. And I even did how it said, but it's still good. I mean, just I think mine's without the crescent rolls. 3 times now I have made sheet pan meals. Um, I bought some seasoned drumsticks from a grocery store that they did, and it was like 2 something. I've made the American version of goulash. I've made beef vegetable soup, fish sticks, fries, and hush puppies. I still have some of those, so I can still make those. A lot of this stuff I still have. I also bought some chicken nuggets on sale. I also bought some of those chicken nuggets, like I said, was on sale. I also bought chicken breasts from my grocery store. They had theirs on sale for a change. There was a few days, or like a week or two, where we didn't really eat. Everybody wasn't really feeling good, so it was kind of like eating canned foods or ramen noodles, whatever you could find. I'm focusing more on dinners because like lunches and breakfasts, I really don't make anything because it's kind of like I always have canned soup, raviolis, beefaroni, canned chili, French bread pizza. There's frozen burritos. I did buy some taquitos. I was gonna use some those for dinner because I got some ideas for those, but they keep getting eaten. But they seem to be a big hit. Um, so I haven't really had to make too much on some of the days when I started. Let's see what else. Oh, I also bought some more of the frozen hamburger patties, the ones I made a video on a while back. I've gotten three times out of that. I've got plans to go back and get some more of those. I decided when I went to buy hamburger, I was going to use those for other meals, and then I just went ahead and bought the hamburger patty, so I didn't have to do it at this moment. But of course, I'll continue to do those as well. But I just thought that would be, kind of easier for me. I also did my very first 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies. I need to get more peanut butter and eggs before I decide to do that again. I do try to reuse a lot of the side dishes with other meals, so they do get rotated around. I have been freezing a lot of leftovers because I always knew you could freeze leftovers because my mom used to freeze them, but I had never done it really, and so I was like, what do I freeze? And so I froze some carrots. I froze the American version of the goulash. I made a little extra and ended up with 2 bags. I couldn't believe I ended up with 2 bags. I froze some beef vegetable soup I had made recently, so I have 1 bag of that. I still got, I'm almost done out of the frozen chicken breast. I'm almost done with 1 bag. I think I have 2 left in it, and I bought a second one because I like the chicken breast. I just didn't realize they weren't very many in the bag. So I went ahead and bought a second one because they still had it on sale. I might go to like tenderloins. One of these days, hopefully they'll put those on sale. I also, like I said, got the drumsticks. My grocery store keeps putting those on sale. Every time I go past there, they usually get them like for $2, $3. And you get like I think 4 of them in it. So I've gotten 2 meals out of that one. I also have checked out, they have like the roast. I think they've done roast and carrots and potatoes. I usually look at them but kind of pass by it. But they've kind of been putting those kind of on sale. They've also put like the chicken, the giant whole chicken with the carrots and stuff. I thought about grabbing those because they actually had that one on sale one time, but I got the drumsticks instead. So I may start grabbing some of those as well for getting meals, since they're putting them on sale. I always check out all the meat department. One thing, always check out your meat department. You never know when you might find things on sale, because I've found, like $2 steaks. Are they the best steaks? Probably not. But usually I can get like 2 meals out of that, or 1 meal. Pork chops, can usually get like different kinds. Like one time I got breakfast ones. We didn't even know they even made breakfast ones, but I got a few of those off and on. Sometimes, you might get 2 in a package, 4. There's been times where I've gotten it for like $2 or $3, and I've gotten like 6 in there. So I've gotten like 2 or 3 meals out of some of them. Sometimes I don't eat the meat myself. I'll eat like the sides, and so it ends up getting me 2 or 3 meals. And then I bought it. I was looking for cube steak, and I found like pork cube steak. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know what it actually is, but that's what it looked like to me. And so I go back and forth between that when I can find those on sale. And then, like I said, then check out, of course, your frozen food section, because I always check to see if there's anything in there, that's on sale, anything I might need to grab. And that last time when I grabbed the chicken nuggets and the chicken breast, they were all on sale. And so that's when I think it was that time or the second time I went in, I found the bigger packages of French fries and things like that. So always be on the lookout for all the frozen food section of anything might be on sale. Because like I said, I've gotten 2 bags of chicken breast. I got 1 bag of chicken nuggets I got on sale. The other one wasn't on sale. I've gotten some of those like family TV dinner things. They've been on sale. Or they're always usually cheap. Not as cheap as they used to be. They used to be $2.98, but they're not as cheap as they once were. And then, I check out all that stuff, and then I just kind of go through. One of the times I went in, my grocery store had put the bacon, whatever it's called, rolls, bacon brown rolls, I think it is, that we usually like around here, that you get during the holidays. Half the time you can't find them, but they had those off and on, so I was grabbing those off and on. And this last time I went, they had them in a 2-pack, taped together for 99 cents. So I was like, okay, so I used those for all my meals, or whenever I made meals that required bread, or thought required bread. And so that was something, because I was looking for those rolls and I saw them and I thought they were just in the reduced section by themselves, and found out it was 2-packs. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm constantly looking for things like that. So it's like, be on the lookout for anything on sale, clearances, reduced. You never know when you might find something you can use or freeze, or it's already in the frozen section, and that kind of thing. Thank you for watching. Bye.